Alright, what is going on, guys? My name is 4G, so today I have a brand new video to go over when it comes to the whole Battle Pass situation, because we got some brand new information. That's the only time I ever make these videos, is because we usually get some information or a teaser or something I believe is a teaser. So I gotta make this very clear right off the bat, because some people love to go in the comments right away and just assume I say things that I did not because they didn't watch the video, because I don't know. Anyways, the point is, this is all just speculation, and I don't know anything. If it comes out, that is absolutely fantastic. That is the goal of these videos of, let's let Epic know that the majority of the player base, by what it can seem, wants these battle passes to return. But anyways, we got the brand new Chapter 1 Season 2 OG trailer, and it's looking pretty good. Honestly, I'm really liking the choice of music. I mean, of course, they did reuse some certain assets here. There's some older trailers that they stitched into this one. I guess that's completely fair, and honestly, in some aspects, like for example, the Chug Jug here, it just makes it a little bit more OG, because I don't think that they would go out of the way to make brand new cinematics like this of this quality. They don't really do that too often anymore, at least not when it comes to new items or anything like that. They usually just do that, as far as I'm aware. Maybe I'm forgetting something. They usually only make cinematics and stuff like that when it comes to brand new seasons or something like that. But either way, okay, when you look through this trailer, there is something about it that really stands out to me, okay? So you're watching through, they're going through the POIs, they're showing off all the brand new, well, not brand new, but they're returning POIs that we haven't been able to play on for a very long time at this point. And then they say all of it returned, and immediately after, they show a clip of Sparkle Specialist. Now, maybe this is just me looking too deep into it. I don't know. Maybe it is. But I feel like that's just kind of an odd thing to put right after all of it is coming back. That's just an odd thing. Maybe it's just the biggest coincidence ever, but I don't think so personally. I do not believe so. I think that this is, in fact, a teaser of some kind. Now, some people might say it's the Boogie Bomb because, oh, the Boogie Bomb is going to be in the season anyway, so it's probably just the Boogie Bomb that they're showing off here. Yeah, sure, right? Of course, the Boogie Bomb is going to be returning, but here's the thing. Why can't it be both? Like, I think that it is both. That 2-in-1 right there. They're teasing the Sparkle Specialist while also showing off that the Boogie Bomb is going to be returning. I don't know. Again, speculation here. I don't know for a fact, but I believe personally that that is what they're going off of, because of course, if you also look back at Season 1, they kind of did the same thing. They said OG returns, and then immediately after showed Renegade Raider, the actual Renegade Raider. It wouldn't really make much sense for them to be showing off these old skins in the Battle Pass if they're not going to be releasing them. Not only that, but if you actually look at Chapter 1 Season 1, the main OG art that we've gotten over the last 2 months, you can actually see the blue Squire landing in, dropping in. Why is that? Why did they choose out of every single skin that they could have possibly done, especially like there's a bunch of item shop skins from, maybe not from Season 1, but I mean, it's not even a Season 1 skin, so they could have went from Season 2 and picked a bunch of different skins. I mean, for example, look, you could see, I don't know exactly what the name of it was, the Ranger or something like that, like the Park Ranger, I think that's literally what it's called. The Park Ranger, for example, that's one that they could have used, but no, they chose specifically the blue Squire, which was the tier 1 of the Chapter 1 Season 2 Battle Pass. Oh, and one more thing, the original actual OG Black Knight shows up at the very end of the trailer, just for a split second. Yes, this is reused footage from the original map update, but the fact that they included it at all just really feels like this is a slight teaser towards the idea of these possibly returning, along with Sparkle Specialist in the very tiny bottom right corner of the frame here. Kind of hard to tell, but if you go to the actual original map update trailer that they had back in Season 2, you can see it a little bit better because they zoomed in a little bit more for this particular trailer, but you can still see these two characters, and they purposely decided to use these clips. It's almost like they zoomed in on this particular clip to emphasize the Black Knight in this particular scene. But I don't know. Again, maybe I'm just looking too deep into it. I don't know. They have all of this planned out, by the way, okay? They're not just doing this season by season. They've had this planned out for a while if they're going to do it. I mean, just the fact that they released the Renegade Raider, I'm sure this was like the main motivation for them to bring back the OG mode. It's not just because they want us to be able to play on the OG mode. It's because if they bring back these seasons, they can make bank off of these old skins. I don't know. It makes more sense than them never bringing them back ever. And that leads me to the next thing I want to talk about, all right? I saw this whole thread of different things that really push the idea that battle passes will be coming back, different ideas by this person that looked into it, and it makes a lot of sense. The way that Epic words certain things about how they never explicitly said that battle passes will not be returning with their latest battle pass changes. They just said that the item shop changes will not affect old battle passes, which is completely true. I don't think that if they do bring them back, they're going to be in the item shop. I don't think that's how it's going to work. I believe that if they bring it back, it is going to either be in some sort of pack, or it is going to be the actual battle pass, and it's just going to add to your battle pass list, and it's just going to be called the Legacy Pass or the OG Pass or something of the sort that just allows you to grind through it. Or it could even somehow be a part of the new OG OG remix pass. It could be something of that sort too. It's just an extra tier that they added. There's a whole bunch of different ways that they could do this at this point. They have the systems in place, and I believe that they made these systems not just for their new games, you know, Fortnite Festival Pass, Lego Pass, and then of course the regular pass. It's not just for that. It was also for this. It makes a lot of sense. Why would they make a system where you can unify all the battle passes and not use it to bring back old passes? I feel like that's the perfect opportunity. It allows you to grind through everything all at once. Maybe not all at once, you know, because they might not release the battle pass day one, of course, which would make a lot of sense. And I think that even more so, they're going to do it like that just to keep the surprise, man. That's a great idea. If you keep it a week or two later and don't mention anything about it, it makes perfect sense. Not only would it just completely destroy the sales of the remix skins, but also it would be an even bigger surprise if they just came out and did it a week or two later after everyone already believed that it's not going to happen. That's exactly what happened with the Renegade Raider. Now, I don't think that would work for future seasons. I think at that point, people would have caught on by then, but I do think that that is how it's going to go. Not necessarily because they're trying to deceive players. It's more so it increases the hype when it just randomly gets announced that it's returning tomorrow or something. Out of the blue, after 7 years, it is randomly going to return. That's exactly what happened with Renegade Raider, and it created an incredible amount of hype. For one singular skin, I mean, I guess Aerial Assault Trooper too, but like, let's be completely real. It's not anywhere near as exciting as an entire battle pass, that is for sure. And I also think that it just makes more sense for them to bring it back. Either way, like I said, I want to talk about the replies on that one post I was just talking about. There was a thread of different things that would push you in the direction that battle passes are in fact coming back. Well, let's look at some of the replies. I mean, I'm gonna censor out the names and stuff like that because, you know, I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm just trying to show off the particular comment, you know? Why are people so threatened by the idea of these passes coming back? I feel like this let it go meme that people keep reposting everywhere, that's all I ever see. I think it's kind of hilarious if I'm being completely real. Because if you believe that it's less likely for them to return after the Renegade Raider returned, I don't know what to tell you. Again, I'm not saying it is. They could just last minute just change up their mind and say, we don't want to do this anymore for whatever particular reason, but I don't think so. I really don't think so. It just doesn't make any sense for them to hold back on this anymore. It's not making them any money, okay? That's the biggest thing right there, because it's a company, it's a business, they want to make money. So it's not making them any money sitting there in 2017, 2018. Nobody is able to purchase it or grind through it or buy tiers for it. Like, it doesn't do anything for them, okay? It already completed what it sought out to do, which was to earn money back then. Why not earn more now? You know, it doesn't make any sense personally. And also the idea of it being time limited, well, it already succeeded on that because now it created this false sense of rarity, so it'll drastically increase the amount of people who would purchase it, even if they don't necessarily love the skins, because a lot of people do that with item shop skins. I don't understand that personally, but you know, you do whatever you're gonna do, but I'm just saying, for me personally, I don't understand buying a skin just because it's rare necessarily. If I didn't already have these passes, I would get them because there's a lot of amazing skins and a lot of amazing emotes and music packs in the later seasons. Like, for an example, the Chapter 1 Season 6 Battle Pass with the Halloween-themed music pack, Season 7 with the festive music pack. I cannot believe that these have been exclusive to a Battle Pass forever. Oh, Season 10, if you want to have the actual OG music that was taking place in this season, too bad. You cannot have access to it right now. You cannot get actual Chapter 1 music from the early days of Chapter 1 unless you played in Season X and got to Tier 50. And it wasn't even a paid thing. It wasn't even part of the paid pass. It was part of the free pass, and yet it's still exclusive to that season, which I think is just such a stupid concept if we're being completely real. But if they bring back battle passes, eventually everyone will be able to get it again. And then the 2 years from now or whatever, if they go back to Season 1, you'll be able to use it then when Season 1 drops. You know, you'll have to wait a long time at this point, but I'm just saying, at least it'll come back eventually if they bring back old battle passes during each season. And that makes me wonder also, if they do in fact end up bringing back these old battle passes, what does that mean for future battle passes? I mean, I'm going to make a whole video going off of this because I feel like there's a lot to talk about when it comes to this, because we've only been talking about Chapter 1, okay? Chapter 1 makes a lot of sense now for them to return because, of course, they are able to bring it back, or not able to bring it back necessarily. They've always been able to bring back any of these battle passes if they wanted to, but what I mean by that is it makes sense for them to bring it back because it's the OG season. They want to keep it authentic. They're bringing back the season. That is the loophole, right? So if they had to do that for other seasons, how would that look like? Because they're not going to make an OG mode for Chapter 4, for example, right? Like, you know, but anyways, I'm going to make a video talking about that in the future. So if you want to see that, make sure to hit that subscribe button. But yeah, that is going to wrap up this video. What do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you guys enjoyed it, like, it'd be greatly appreciated. If you're new here and you like videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.